I'm sure you're probably thinking what happened to England in the second test against West Indies. I'm sure there's a lot of people who've shocked with the defeat. But I think West Indies took a gamble here. They probably bet on themselves winning that toss, or they just took a gamble thinking, if we win the toss first, produce a green deck against the likes of Stuart Broad and Jimmy Anderson, who've taken 1,000 wickets. If England won the toss there, I reckon it would have been a similar result. West Indies probably would have got bowled out for under 100. And we're probably looking at similar scenario, and I think it would have been 1-1. But it was a good strategic move from West Indies because they had nothing to lose. They probably haven't been in the past 1-0 in a series. So from my point of view, I thought it was a good gamble and it paid off, and that wicket was very juicy, I must admit. First day of a test match, it reminded me of Lords in May, where the wicket's seeming all over the place, bouncing, and it was very much West Indies who were in control of that test match throughout after the first session. I was really surprised to see West Indies produce a green deck, and the way the pitch responded, the wickets normally do crumble or they go through, but having a green deck like that was really surprising, and the way some balls, when they catch the green grass, really accelerated off the pitch, while the other time, if it didn't catch that green grass, then I guess it plays like a normal West Indies wicket. So that was a huge gamble, I thought, from West Indies' point of view. What if they did lose the toss? What if England had the opportunity to bowl first on that pitch? I think England would have won that test match, and then obviously the patience that the West Indies showed in their batting. But I must admit, it's a lot easier to bat when that juice is off the wicket, and I don't think it was as juicy the wicket as like it was on the first day. So whoever had the opportunity to bowl on that wicket on the first day would had that chance to set the tone on for the match. And I must say the patience was something surprising to me. It's something I think the West Indies, their players and obviously the captain and then the coach, they're probably taking it very seriously. They do want West Indies cricket to turn around. They want to be strategic in terms of how they win test matches. It's not just the Caribbean way. It's depending on the situation, depending on the pitch, the match conditions. So this it'll be interesting to see in the next few months how West Indies, the transformation of their cricket, how they develop. That'll be another interesting thing to see for world cricket. And also, is it doom and gloom for England? I think it's just a one-off test match. If you look at it and try not to take things too seriously, it was a green wicket, and if England had the opportunity to bowl first, I'm sure they would have won the test match too.